Mayday! Here
The Volvo Ocean Race, the world's toughest sailing race, spanning 4 oceans and 5 continents, is underway. 7 high-performance Volvo Ocean 65s leave Cape Town for the second of 9 legs of the race. Destination, Abu Dhabi. Despite the shortest preparation time of the whole fleet, Team Vestas Wind is determined to claim victory. Skipper Chris Nicholson is confident that his team has what it takes to win. To document this journey, onboard reporter Brian Carlin joins the team. His brief: to capture their every move. After 35 days racing, as the fleet sail north to the east of the tropical island of Mauritius, navigator Walter Veerbrek has plenty to keep him busy. A big storm blocks the fleet's path.
This is why they call it the Volvo Ocean race.
This cyclone warning is serious, so the skipper prepares his team for a rough night. As morning dawns, there's a feeling of relief in the air. The team have escaped, unharmed, this time.
Let's go wake him up. Morning, Tom. Morning, Pete. Oh, top of the morning to you. How's it going?
Wash quickly, mate. I've got soap in my shorts.
As an award for their first time past 500 miles, nautical miles, in a 24-hour period. It's quite a rare and exclusive club. It's actually more exclusive than the Mile High Club, I believe. You'll have to beat that out.
Yeah, fucking midget.
There's been amazing advances in the way they predict the weather. But at the same time, it can also be very confusing. It provides so much detail that actually you don't see the big picture through it.
Team Vestas Wind focus on their neck-and-neck battle with Team Alba Medica, and the team succeed in gaining the upper hand. The crew on deck have received the route for the night ahead. The off-watch crew take a well-deserved rest after a night in the storm. They have no knowledge of what's about to unfold.
We're going over the top of some shoals right now. 40 metres deep. Wow.
I'm going to go look for water, Nico.
Yes, yes. Hang on, guys. Louder. Where's louder?
90 kilometers per hour, they've crashed their 12.5-ton boat into a reef surrounding a tiny group of islands in the Indian Ocean.
5 hours in daylight, we're on the reef. Bow section is fine. The aft, can't quite say it's the same. What you just heard was a bit of cracking behind the bulkhead doors behind me. There is 0 boat left.
It becomes apparent the situation is serious, stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Rudders are gone. The aft section is fucked.
It's too dangerous. As we go out over the front, try and swim out and break the waves.
Yep.
Skipper Chris Nicholson activates the emergency evacuation plan. The nearest competitors, Team Alvamedica's navigator, Will Oxley, until now, arch rivals, receive the Mayday call.
Yeah, the boat won't matter. The boat can't move the keels, so we're getting pounded by waves.
Okay, we're watching. We'll make sure that the Coast Guard is aware.
So, Trey's just giving me the grad bag, passports and everything and we need. We're all in survival suits.
No, just have to 100% focus on getting everyone safe and securing the boat as much as you can and taking it from there.
The situation is now critical. Skipper Chris Nicholson must get his crew to safety.
The crew is abandoned.
This is
So we just abandoned the ship. It was falling apart. Couldn't
Apparently
keep it
there's a
together.
high and dry island between us and Alvamedica.
Deployed the life raft and now holding on to the life raft.
what Nicola just said.
Something about there might be shackles.
Yeah, we can see
Team Alvamedica's navigator, Will Oxley, is relaying their every move to the local Coast Guard.
So it's dawn. Those guys are in the rafts in the lagoon, tied to a rock. We can see Vestas Wind, we believe, aground, and those guys are somewhere 300 or 400 metres this side of that in the rafts.
the small vessel heading towards us at the moment.
The island that the boat crashed into happens to have a little Coast Guard station. The 2 local Coast Guards set out to help the stranded crew.
They are now heading towards you in a small rigid boat. They're all safe and well. There's a vessel that comes once a week with supplies and goes back to Mauritius. It's here tomorrow. They're good to stay on the island. All's, in many ways, all's well that ends well. It could have been the outcome could have been much, much worse.
The crew realise that the low-lying island on which they've run aground is a tropical paradise, with only 2 inhabitants giving them breakfast and coffee. And the Mauritius Coast Guard drops food supplies by parachute. But there's no time to rest. The team race the tide to remove everything that could harm the reef and its ecosystem.
I take my hat off to the whole team. It's just been the core group that we worked through from Vestas. It hasn't been easy on any of them, but it's been massively, for me, like rewarding to be with this group. So
Weeks later, Nicholson returns with a salvage team. For Chris Nicholson, the sight of the wreckage is sobering. Evidence of how lucky they were to escape injury, or worse.
you have to remind yourself that everyone's well and everyone's healthy, and but right at the moment, for sure, it still hurts.
Making these friendships that we'll have now for a lifetime. And don't think this team's going to go away. I think this team will be back. Can't wait to get sailing with these guys again.
They prepare the boat and make it ready for transport to a safe harbour.
You know, it closes one of the chapters and now lets us move on and go forward.